Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Dice A Million. This is the release version. We're going to go ahead and hit new game. Should be coming out today if it's not already out today as of the release of this. I've got to record, render, all that stuff first. Hello, you've been assigned into this dice rolling facility. Would you like to please proceed? No. We're just going to be like, who the hell are you? Less questions and more dice rolling. Select up to 5 from your hand and try and get the objective in 3 rolls. The rest you can keep it. Good luck. I want to go home. It's not going to let us. But our objective is 15 and 3 rolls. Now, this is going to remind a lot of people of Balatro. It's very dice-based, and you're going to be going for combos and stuff like that, and trying to beat various bosses that have various conditions. So I am going to go with... Oh, these are D4s. Yeah, we'll go with the D4s first. Try and get as high as possible. We'll just roll those 4, and then we'll roll the other ones as well on the next one, because I don't think we would have been able to get 5 off of that anyway. Let's get ourselves a D4, and then we'll throw in a whole bunch of D3s. I don't think, yeah, there are no like special combos we can get going on with this, but hey, we're good. So we want to get as much on each roll as possible. That's one reason why I'm rolling the D4s, is I want them to cycle back in, because they have the highest potential. Oh yeah, we'll pay 15. And what is our reward? It is a dice that has only even numbers, but it goes pretty high. This one only goes up to 12. This one goes up to 20. This one is multiplies itself by its face on the inside. Both of its faces count for face effects. Okay, so that one is good because it's already introducing a multiplier for us. Is there going to be... It's hold shift. Yeah, that's all that it tells us. So that would be the outside number is multiplied by the red dice inside. So yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll get the little bit of a multiplier early on. Great job. Here you can spend your dots on new dice and other goodies. However, the unspent ones will be carried over to the next round. Choose wisely. What are the dots? I said no questions. These are differently spaced dots. Let's go with the left one. So we have the porcelain figure. Bottle caps. Rolls as many bottle caps as shown on its face. Ooh, interesting. If its face is 15, destroys itself and adds between 1 and 15 bottle caps permanently to your bag. Nope. Because that would just dilute our quote-unquote deck. 2.5 times multiplier to nearby dice, then destroys itself. Draw 5 dice from your bag. Gives 1 to 7 extra value to other nearby dice according to its face. That would actually work well with our multiplying one. Its face is always 0. When it gains extra value, it gains double. Interesting. We can do a booster pack, and we can do a mystery sack. I think we're going to try and get good multipliers going early. Every time you cycle through your whole bag, gain a random card. That would be handy. I think we actually go with the uncommon item there. We're going to do illusionist wands, because what we can get is cards that allow us to get even further in. As far as these options, okay, so its area is not small, and it shatters whenever it's used. So we could actually just keep that in our hand as just a quick multiplier. We're not going to need it these first few ones, but having it later could be super handy. Here you can follow your path on roll dice, test your luck. Maybe you could change your fate. What can I find? For now, just go straight ahead until you meet the face boss. Roll dice, get dots, you know the deal. I'll try not to get lost. Those chess icons you see below rounds, they're a special reward you get after if you manage to pass them, of course. Who do you think I am? Bob? I am Bob. Deal with me. Okay, so we need at least 50 in 4 rolls. So of course we want that one. We want all the highest dice we can get. We couldn't afford to get rid of stuff and actually get some decent things last time. So we don't want that. I think that might actually just sacrifice a roll if we do that, so I'm not going to go for it. I don't know what this button does. Cards used correctly, they are to luck what strings are to a puppet. That sounds useful. You can only have 3 of them at a time. They have powerful one-time use effects, so think carefully before you use them. I'm going to accumulate them and never use them. Treat them with respect. They're a gift of an old friend of mine. Jay. Who's Jay? Aww. He's saying. We have a draw. We could use that just like... Oh, no, we can sell it. Yeah, I'm going to just straight up sell those. We don't need the extra little bit of punch right now. We should be able to make it. Yeah. Then we throw all these in and try and get maximum. Ta-da! That should get us a decent amount of money for the next one. We left with 20. Your reward is the dice plus a chest. Your dots, please. Sure, I will pay. I do like that it actually counts as a ring, the wand does. Rolls another jack per die matching its face. 2 times the multiplier on everything. Destroys itself if face is a 6. That is not really that good. That's a 1 in 6 chance of destroying itself. Then we have a classic 6-sider. I think we're actually going to go with this. This costs 25 to open. I'm 5 short. You bastards. We can get booster packs. We can get enhanced dice booster packs. 3 times multiplier the dice with the same face. It has kind of weird values on it. 2 times multiplier with odd face. If it's even, 2 times multiplier dice with an even face. We do want multiplier, so that's a good pick. We could also remove some of our low dice. That would actually get us more cards to sell. When rolled with 4 charges, how does it get charges, though? A charged die gains plus 1 charge if rolled. If it's fully charged, it triggers its effect and it goes back to 0. That seems handy. So it gives a plus 2 stamp multiplier to your highest level face. So, highest level face on the board. Interesting. We could get one or the other. We can't get both. I think this is the play for a long-term boost. I kind of wish I could freeze that, but I don't think there is a freeze function in this. So, just next round. We're probably not going to get very far on our first series of these, because I think, if I remember the demo correctly, I might be misremembering. I think the demo had like things that you could unlock by meeting certain requirements during the rolls. So of course we want those. Okay, so hey, nice. This is gonna be a bad roll. We still have 3 rolls to go, but if we start getting really antsy, I will. Okay, so there's re-roll. What do you do? Rolls your hand or any item being chosen. Okay. We will save that one. Sadly, we do not have great multipliers right now. We're not actually going to make it, are we? Yeah, we're not going to make it. I was hoping we'd get the multiplier die. So, you know what? We're going to have to try this one. That was awful. You have not hit your quota. You have lost. No. So, can I finally go home now? Start over again. Everything will be different this time. You'll have another chance. And yeah, we just unlocked something up there. Everything will be different this time. You have another chance. Is this what they call a roguelike? I won't answer questions from a loser. Favorite dice. We got starts with a reroll card. New best is 165. New stuff unlocked. Consolation prize. Lose a run. Sudoku. Pay your first debt. Cool. And we also had the illusionist ones. I would love to be able to do some interesting things. Oh, and we actually get to choose a starter pack this time. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna start with the mystery sack. 1 extra roll, rerolls your hand for any item being chosen. We're gonna go with extra roll, or do we want to go silver stamp? That would, if we go with a bunch of like 1 to 4 sided dice, these low level ones could actually add up over a while. I think we're gonna go with the permanent buff. Obviously, we want to go as high as possible. I should have actually done that the first time we played. I had forgotten the mechanics. We're obviously doing a lot better now. We already hit our 15. So now we're just trying to get them their profits. I am going to sell that for 5. I should probably keep them around as just like an emergency thing, but there we go. Pay our 15. We end up with 34 on our first one. I am going for this one again because that one seemed quite good. Ring booster box. So that guarantees us a ring. Could get some more D4s. We could really be going on the low end ones. I'm going to start with the ring shop, though. Rings, you wear them on your fingers. They have powerful passive effects and will always modify your rolls, regardless of what dice you choose. What if they don't fit on my fingers? Catch is, you can only carry 10 at the same time, so choose with caution. You'll be able to sell them, too, if you need to. Sounds good. They turn around and pretend they're not listening. Hello? Gives a dot every roll, adds 3 to its value every time a purchase is made in the shop. Ooh. So that would be really good, because we'd be able to scale that up early. I think out of all of these, it is between Odd Ring and Lucky Tooth. I think Lucky Tooth, and we go for some more multipliers later. We're going to go ahead and remove one of these 3-sided die. And I think when roll gives between 50 and 100, its face is always 0. Yeah, I'll go with a Piggy die, because that's going to increase our ability to buy things. We're going to go next round. We're not going to be buying just yet. We're going to be buying important things, hopefully. 2 times the multiplier to dice with an even face, 0 times to the dice with an odd face. Ugh. That is gross. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to win a run today, and I'm just having fun with this. So I do need to click there and make sure that that's working. There we go. Get the little bit of a preview for me. Okay, as far as the openers, we're going to go ahead and roll you just immediately. And that's just going to add 6 to our rolls. At least it should. So yeah, that adds, yeah, every roll adds 3 to its value every time you purchase. So yeah, it's just going to give us extra dots. We need more dots. Okay. So we should be pretty solid on this one. Hopefully we can get the pig to do its loveliness one of these times. There we go. We eventually do want to get rid of all the 3 dice. Okay, so 31 on that one. Let's pay our 50. We are obviously getting a lot more money this time. When rolled with 8 charges, it destroys itself and gives you a 1 rare or legendary dice, 6-sided dice, or 4-sided dice. I think we're going to skip rewards on that one. We're going to open this and get ourselves a... Ooh, we got an enchant card. Adds a random enchant die to your hand. Not as impressed by that one. Now, we can actually save our money towards the next ones if I remember correctly. So buying as much as we can is not necessarily always the best idea, but I'm going to go ahead and get you. We're going to go ahead and boost our 2s, I believe. Reason I'm going for the low numbers is I kind of want to stick to small dice and try and get those extremely high multipliers. So as far as what else we want, I think we're going to go for D4s. That's plus 8 extra value for every die with a face that equals or is greater than 8. 5 times multiplier to everything per die matching this face. Yeah, we might be able to strip that one down to lower levels. We'll just go to the next round. We'll save our 29. I wonder if there's a way to actually build up to where you get so much early on that it's not even a thing. We grab those. We'll just throw in whatever else we have. Could use our enchant one. That's a random enchantment to a die in your hand. I will use that on... I'm going to use it on the piggy die. 1 and 2 probability of going back to hand after it's rolled. Sweet. that will make that one way handier. We should have gotten the other enchant die thing. Okay. That was a big roll for us. Generally speaking, yes, we are going to be trying to get rid of the D3s. I want to keep my rolls low, but not that low. I think my sweet spot is going to be D4s. Make them super consistent on the face values. We'll have a few multiplier ones on top of those. We'll be able to play with like a few things. I do need some way to multiply this lucky tooth, by the way. I'm sad that we did not get our pig back. There's a 50% chance. There we go, 385 early. This isn't if this isn't very near any other die, its value is the sum of every other die. If not, it's 0. Ugh. No, we're just gonna skip rewards and take 10. We're gonna go ahead and get some more stamps. We're gonna remove a die as well, probably this time. Let's go ahead and get 3 up as well, because we still have a bunch of D3s. When rolled, takes all of your rolls. 2 times multiplier to everything per roll that is consumed. We could get some enchanted dice. I think I'm going to remove some D3s. What is the next? Okay, so it's 500 to beat him. Gonna go with that. I kind of want to try this one, but I don't think it's gonna do us any good. And we'll go ahead and get some of these. Eternal cannot be destroyed nor discarded on the table. Can't be exhausted either. So these are eternal, and we have multiplied divided by 2. I'm gonna go with more piggies. We're gonna go heavy piggy. And now a reroll seems like a wise idea. Plus 25 every value on the... Ooh, jeez. I don't think that's going to work for us, though. We are going to remove one more die. We want to build up our consistency is the real trick here. And here I think we just get a ring. Common dice cannot appear as shop rewards. Gives 10 for every die with its lowest face. Every same dice will always roll the same face. I think we're going to go with uncommon. Although, are okay, these are uncommon. These are all commons. So any uncommon or higher would, yeah, we're going to go with Eraser Ring. Seeing those branching paths right in front of you, there are other special rewards you can try and get. Chests, magic rings, we got everything. What's the catch? Of course, you have to just roll the dice. Each reward will ask you for 1 or more faces. If you think your die can roll them, pay a small fee to randomly roll 10 dice from your deck. What if I fail? Keep in mind that rewards will be delivered after the round is passed. If you fail, you can roll again by paying 1 more time, of course. Seems like a scam. Okay. So which one do we want to go for? I think we get both of them if we... Yeah. Choose a reward. I'm going to go golden chest. We only have to get 200 on this one. I see you are starting to understand. Thank you for your collaboration so far. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just one thing. Don't worry too much about the order in which effects occur. It will always be the best possible order for you to benefit. What if I want to change it? Fine. There's our loyalty one. Time to roll. We're at 90. We need 205 rolls. That should be decent. Yeah, 60. That's not bad. Go and roll those. We still need to get rid of so many 3-sided die. I kind of wish that there was a way to actually modify those a little bit more. It's okay, so now we have enough. So many freaking 3-sided die. At least we have multipliers on everything, and we do get 36 on top of anything we roll. So we've got loyalty going there. Oh. Let's see if the pig goes back to our hand. Nope. It did get charged, though. So it looks like, yeah, we're just going to be rolling these ones on the right for the most part. I don't know how many of the 3-sided dice we have left. I didn't even look at that. That, actually, if we just go forward with what we have, we should have enough to just beat the final boss, like, outright. Not been tested correctly. 3 times multiplier dice with the same effects as itself. Same faces. Okay, so it's a 3 times multiplier. The iron die is very tempting. When you roll, it takes 1 extra roll and gives a 4 times multiplier. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't take any space. Okay. When rolled, takes 1 extra roll and gives 4 times the multiplier to everything. Doesn't work if there are no rolls left. Interesting. This... is tempting. And we just use it whenever we have really strong dice in our hand. Like a charged pig or something like that. This would be probably more consistent. This is... we know we're going to have a big roll, so I'm going to go for that one. When rolled with 3 charges, rolls 4 random common dice and 1 random uncommon dice. I think we skipped that one. That one just didn't work well for me. Gives a note that will give +5 extra value to very nearby dice on the next rolls. Reroll. We have another piggy die. Okay, as far as the map goes, we need 350 on the next one. Every 4 rolls plus 8 extra value to every die on the table. 4 left, so every 4 rolls it just gives extra value to them. The dice left in your hand when a roll is made. Every time you draw a die, you can roll... that can roll face, 0, or you draw another one. I think we just go for the digital mini watch. And let's see. So we need 850 to beat this level. I don't think that's going to be terribly difficult to get. I'm going to go with transform. Transforms into another die you rolled. Yeah, that's a good multiplier one. Going to remove another D3. It's getting really expensive for those, so I'm not going to take the next one. I think I do take Piggy die. We're going very piggy here. Oh, what is that rare thing down there? Oh, if we just skip it, we get to choose 1 out of 3 rare or legendary die. No, I'm gonna get more money out of this. I want to have money going into the final boss. So let's roll those. I wonder if this is a permanent transformation, by the way. Is this a permanent? Permanently transforms your die into a random other one. I mean... 2 times multiply everything in the next roll, divides everything by 2 in this one. Okay, so that's an interesting one. So you're charged and you're charged. So we're definitely going to go with that. Or, hear me out. We go like that. This is going to have everything in this roll, double everything in the next roll. We've got 2 fully charged pigs in the next roll. So we definitely want those. grab that. We'll grab that, although that doesn't have any impact on this. This one could. So maybe we go like that? This is just going to kick it up just a little bit. It's not going to do a lot. And we got an electric ring unlocked. How much did we get on that roll? Jeez. Yeah, we're fine. We're getting achievements, like left and right. Have at least 10k pips, so we did well. Did we not have more rolls after that? Anyway, I wasn't actually paying attention. Maybe it used up the rest of our rolls. Maybe we only had 2 left. X multiplier to everything, X being the number on its face. Ooh. Face with 0 multiplies by 0. That is higher risk. It only goes up to 3. So no, we're going to skip rewards. This is your last chance to prepare yourself before the final boss. You were the boss. It's like a normal round, but the boss introduces a new rule. If you haven't already, you can check it by clicking the icon map. Okay. Got it. Be careful, though. All of your unspent will disappear when you leave this room, so... bite me, game. Where do they go? Besides, I've heard if you manage to get a lot of during the boss, you can buy something special. You've ignored my question again. Lovely. So we have to just buy everything we can. Okay, so we don't actually get to keep it for the boss. I was hoping we could. Definitely go for Power Plus. Dice Booster Pack. We have more pigs. And they always roll 0, so that is a good way to just get money. We're going pigs. Gonna go ahead and grab you. That. If its face is a 4, 8 times to everything and exhausts. Okay, so that is a once per round thing if it lands on the 4 and gets us the 8 times multiplier. That's actually fine. Let's go and remove all of our D3s. Not like we can take this money forward. we are just nuking our entire deck here. Okay, as far as what else we want to get rid of... Slightly, I'm thinking we don't necessarily want to get rid of the time die because if we can get all these pigs kind of working together, those can actually be kind of handy. The D4 is not super important. We could probably get rid of one of them, if not multiples of them over time. We do need some... I have a feeling the pigs are just going to be our main source of income. And then we find ways to multiply it. Because this gives 4 times multiplier to everything if there's no rolls left, yada, yada, yada. We actually could have rolled one more die there because I forgot to add laconism. So are we just going straight pigs? I think we are just going straight pigs. Remove 10 die in a single run. Now we can get the incubus die. Next roll, even numbers will count as odd and vice versa. +1 charge in every charge die in your hand. If this only has 1 nearby die, 5 times that multiplier. If it not, does nothing. That's interesting. It can be 1 3 1 2 1 3 2 3 3 1 yada yada yada. We'll go ahead and buy you. We're at 3 cards right now. I think I'm going to roll until I get more pig die. That's Matryoshka. That is an interesting one. Transforms another roll die. Transforms into another roll die. Do we get just 2 lucky blocks? And lock any face as it's rolled this turn. Interesting. Sell you. I'm going to take this. We're going to take some lucky blocks. Kind of hoping for pig die, but you're not giving me pig die. Transform is nice. I think we're gonna go with that. Spend at least 1,000 pips on a single purchase. Ooh, nice. With spaces when it changes the face on every other die to its highest one. If we're running D4s, this actually would not be bad. How many sided dice do we actually have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sided dice. 11. So we still have a decent number of them. I just don't want to get too... because we're not really relying on dice sides for most of this. These are just supplementary income. Right now, we are working just on Pig. So we don't have enough for another roll. We could buy something from here just to jack up our ring, but right now... that's only at 114. I think I am going to go ahead and grab another Oxide. Because that's just a blanket multiplier. I don't think that actually benefits us there. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else for us to buy. It's gotten too expansive. Go into the next. I keep wanting to click on that to go forward. You have to click on next to go forward. The even. Every 4 rolls plus 8 value to every die on the table. So those need to be rolled to get started charging. That needs to send you out. We'll just send these out for a little bit. And hopefully we get a little bit more going for us soon. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, because that cut that in half. Never mind. We'll throw the piggies out. I'm going to go ahead and throw those, I think. And it wants 2 times multiply for even faces. So lock a die, any face as its result of this roll. Use. We're going to go for 6 and 6. Can I not actually... is there a way for me to get to 2 evens? Do I only have those as selection? I guess we'll try that one. Oh, well, I mean, you're going to go in there. And I'm going to transform one of these. Nice. Roll. Hopefully this actually works how I think it's going to work. Well, we got the ×2 on that, and yeah, it counted the internal one as a ×0. I did not work the way I was intending. Okay, we're gonna go... get you guys out. Roll those. Hopefully we get our pigs. And yeah, we were getting enough from these that it's not a huge deal. We'll throw in the Oxides. I am going to get this piggy rolling. And hopefully this works out. I think we're gonna win this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got pretty much enough from that one to mess around with other things. So yeah, pay 500, yes. We have 440 left. We got okay. Confirm. Even dice beat the even boss. Beat a boss reward. Cool, we got a new ring unlocked as well. Rolls a copy of every other rolled die. That would actually be really good if we get that going with the pigs. Because they do count as die, and it could basically roll a copy of the pig. I don't know if it would be charged, though. Rerolls every die that rolled its lowest face. If it's a 5, gets a extra roll and exhaust. Use the value of every die to their next multiple of 10. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and skip rewards for a purple. Let's go with 0.5 multiplier to face greater than 6 with a face of 5. We're going to go golden stamp on ones. All of your purples will disappear. Oh, no. Okay, every 6 rolls 6 times multiplier to everything. Let's do additional stamp multiplier every time any face is upgraded. On the first roll, 4 times multiplier to everything. We do have how many purples? Hey, give me your purple. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, what? Changes the value of other dice with face 1 to a 10. Its value becomes 11. 3 times multiplier to everything plus 6 extra value to every other die. Interesting. Space is always 5. X multiplier to itself, X being the number on the dice on the table. Interesting. So it's always 5, and then if we have 5 dice on the table, it's just 5 times 5, so it'd just be 25. I'm going to go with you first. We have 2 stars left. Could get another ring, or we could just give them money. I'm kind of really curious what this is going to do. I should be getting a ring. I should be getting the mini watch. I've upgraded faces 4 and 1 just for you. Sweet. And we just got a 1 for getting them up to 2. Sweet. You know what? I will give you another one as well. Card just for you. It's all for you. Let's go with phase 2. I think we're gonna have to go through 6 stages or something like that. You've beaten the boss. I think so. Where am I now? Keep going. We'll meet again soon. Maybe you will be able to open the door on phase 3. I'm not going to bother asking. Okay, so we've got a plus 8 value to every die on this table. We're going to go ahead and get you guys charged up, and we're going to get some of you. We're going to go ahead and transform you into a die we've already got. And let's go with Sudoku, I guess. And you know what? Oh, I didn't mean to send you all back. I was trying to look at its ability. I keep instinctively right-clicking to try and see what these do. It's left-click. Let's go ahead and I don't know if this is going to be permanent, but we're going to go ahead and do that. And we will roll it. Oh, it's just, yeah. Intriguing. Have a die reach 10 extra value. Sweet. So there's 353. So let's go ahead and drop out a half value here. Why? Because we can. We already had the 2 times multipliers from other things as well, so it was a net positive. Let's get you out. This is going to be kind of rough. But we have a 2 times multiplier on this one. There we go. Getting that early money. Pay 500. And yeah, that did end our rolls. Looks like we are going for 12,000 at the slot. That is actually going to start getting challenging. I'm going more Piggy die. 10.24k to remove. We're going to go with a stamp booster pack first. Multiplier to dice with face 0. Yes, I just went for a reroll. We're gonna go for ones just to see how high we can get that. As far as the other dice, not much we can do with these. 3 times multiplier to dice with same face would not be bad since we are leaning low. We do have a bit too much bloat in here, and I don't think we are actually going to be leaning into 1s and 0s and stuff. But yeah, I think we are just leaning into pigs. And just roll pigs with the oxide die is our strategy. And then we have lucky blocks to just create duplicates if we need them. Pearl die is nice, but I think what we want to be getting rid of is these 6 here, the Sudoku die. I'm fine with that. Yeah, we're just going to save. Yeah, next round. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. We got it. Confirm. So time to get the reward. Hopefully. Hopefully we hit... Well, I mean, we already have 1K, so we're going to, of course, hit it. Let's charge you up. Throw some junk die in there. And I think we just hold on to our lucky die. Okay, yeah, we're throwing more junk in there. You need to be charged. Is this just triggering every single roll? Yeah, we'll just do that. What are you going to turn into? Pigs! And that got us a decent chunk. Okay, so you're charged, you're not. We'll get you charged up. We'll just keep going like that. This is a fake one, isn't it? That is a fake piggy die. So you need to be rolled. I'm pretty sure that's what the, like, phantom greeny stuff on it is. Because I think it is one of the silly die. Yeah, because this one's loyalty. One's eternal. That one's... These are all charged. This one is a fake one. Think. No, it might not be. That might just be the indicator that's fully charged. So we'll go ahead and drop you. And you. We have 2 times going in on this next one. And we do have room for you. Okay, this is going to be probably a very large roll. How much are you going to be? A few thousand. That's good. Not as big as I was hoping, but it's okay. We got another oxide that uses up our rolls. Oh, because we didn't have enough rolls left. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Oh. Sure. I mean, 1 out of 3 dice. If we re-roll, nothing there really great. Draw 5 dice. Adds a random enchantment to a die in your hand. I will take that. Because that provides us, like, permanent benefits. Ghost die would be kind of nice. They're getting kind of expensive. Just a simple peanut. Take it. Sold. Okay, yeah, we'll just go next round. Yes, roll the dice. I don't know what you are, but we got it. Magic room, enchant 1 of your dice. Yes, please. Now let's see if we can actually get 2.5k on this. No guarantees. Charge up our piggy die. Get that turning into a piggy die. Get those rolling. Do I want to randomly enchant 1 of my pigs? I think that might not be a bad idea. That was not a great roll. I think we're gonna probably enchant one of our pigs. Okay, so are you guys charged yet? No. We'll throw a peanut in there, though. We will use that on you, actually. 1 in 2 probability of going back to hand. Cool. So it is always rolling 1. Interesting. Here's hoping that our next roll is good. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we'll just go with these. I don't think we're actually gonna win this one, sadly. Actually, no, we should, because we're getting a bunch per roll anyway. So those are charged. Yeah, we should automatically get it this time. So just roll that. It's not going to be extremely high over, but it's going to be enough to be semi-useful, I guess. We did get our enchant, though. Oh, it's just a random enchanted dice. I don't want any of those. Oh, there we go. Laconism. Laconism seems like a really good one for us. I am going to go with the pig. Less space in our hand. 480 for this. Oh, have at least 5 enchanted dice in your bag. We already got that. So we got some achievements there. This is 480. I think we might lose on this next one, by the way. If you roll 1 die, 4 times multiplier to everything. Every time a die gets exhausted on the table, draw 5 dice and give +5 extra value to every die in your hand. Every time you cycle your whole bag, gain a random card. I'll gain a random card. None of these sound interesting. We don't have enough to remove a die. We barely have enough to roll stuff. So we need 4K on this next one. +2 extra value for every die on the table. That's not bad. Every time a guy gains extra value, gain +2. Both of these would be nice, but we can't get both of them at the same time. So I'm going to go with... This would give us 10 on those rolls. This just seems like it's just going to give +2 across the board. I think I'm going to go with the common one, oddly enough. Don't have enough to do that, so it's on to the next one and we just get the treasure chest. If we win. Thankfully, we do have some shenanigans we can pull. Let's go ahead and get those out. Could also just do the draw. Didn't get the card I wanted there, so we're just going to go ahead and roll this. What I want is to get the frickin' whatchamacallit. Let's go ahead and roll those. Yeah, but what I want is I want to be able to get the paper die. There it is. Or sorry, time die. Do I want to just get these out of my hand? We're going to use it on you. So now we have 2 time dies coming in. Then we'll just throw those down and maybe it'll get the time die. The 50-50 chance. Hey, got it. So now we have 3 times multiplier on our next one. 2 rolls. Got laconism on both of those. That goes in. We only have 2 rolls left, so we should probably do the pearled. We got +8 on everything for this one. ×3 multiplier. We might not make it, but hey, we're going to give it our best try here. It's gonna be... No, it's not even gonna be close. Yeah, we got 17,000 on that. My math was not mathin'. Yeah, we'll pay the 4K. Obviously, we don't get to keep any of this going into bosses, unfortunately. That would be hilarious, but no. That's the Shy Die, and that's another Oxide. We don't really have any real advantage to using the Oxides now. We have 2 of them. These are not what I want. We don't have a big hit on the next one. Otherwise, I would totally remove a die right now. I think we just go to next round. Oh, we could get 2 out of 5 rings if we just pay it now. I'm gonna do it because that's gonna help us going into those. Prime number, which would be 1, 2, 3, as most of our rolls. Because right now we do have some that aren't, but we have like 1 spacing on some of our dice that would not be that. Does 0 count as a prime number is a question. We're gonna take the analog mini watch. From now on, you will draw that die during the first roll every round as long as you have this ring. I think prime number is going to be the bigger multiplier for us. Because we're not rolling big numbers. We are literally just going ham. Draw 3 or less dice, 1 less per roll. Ugh. Yeah, we're screwed. Because we go into this with 0 anyway. Okay, so we need to charge you up. We need to go... I mean, I might as well. None of those are the things we need. We're not going to be able to get any of our, like, massive rolls is the thing. And that's just not going to do anything for us. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this one. That sucks. I was hoping we'd actually have something like really cool we could finish this one off on, but alas, my ass, we did not. I can see some like interesting combos definitely being something we can mess around with, but I mean, I'm going to throw that in there. We're going to do a multiplier by 2. I don't think we hit 12K. I don't even think we hit 10K. Yay, yeah, we hit like a couple K. Lose to a boss. Oh no, highest we've actually done better. I like the pig plan. I think we could have done it better. But yeah, look at all of these things we unlocked. Have at least 5 enchanted dice, so we now have access to purple hand. Is there a thing that shows us? Yeah, collection. So these are things that we have. Okay, we have not actually bought that dice. We know what it is. It's a Coke. So this only shows things that you have actually acquired. Does it show things that we have unlocked? Effects of this ring will be doubled. Cool. So we have a bunch of like enchantments going on that we could discover. Don't know why those say they have not been discovered. Because we have gotten laconic. Maybe it's enchants on rings. Yeah, Piggy die, most taken dice 5 times. Most rolled 85 times on the D4. I kind of wish there was a way to like choose your opening hands. Like, look at all these different dice you can get. This is just a peanut, but it's rare. It's for if you want to roll ones, which is fine. Look at all this stuff kind of floating around here. But we've been at this for about an hour. We didn't win a run. We did actually beat one of those bosses, though. We beat the even one. This is going to be one of those games where you really have to plan out your combos and really kind of like go into it with a hope and idea. One thing that I always wish for on these is some form of RNG manipulation, but it's very rare for them to include that. So if you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more of it, definitely comment down below and all that fun jazz, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.